What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the JR Wisdom channel. I thank all you guys for tuning in. I haven't done an actual classic mode in a while. I'm used to doing, the live streams and whatnot. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at my hair here. Go ahead and knock out this one real quick. I've been meaning to do it for a while. Obviously, for those of us, we've all been through similar things, especially you dudes out there that are watching, and then you're in a relationship, girlfriend, wife, whatever have you, and next thing you know, like, what the heck happened? She's gone. What do I do now? You know what I mean? Usually by this time it's too late. But for those of you who are experiencing these things, or just to prevent these things, this isn't exactly one of those things that is going to help you prevent it, but just so you can recognize that maybe you can stop these things in the tracks, which I'll make other videos in connection with this. But 5 signs that you are losing her. 2 of these may go together, but just be on the lookout for it. So let's just jump right into it. And this is obviously, like I said, a lot of my videos is from personal experience. So 5 signs that you are losing her, and this is in not really any particular order, but for the most part, it goes from minor to major, I guess, or they all can be all at once or in different orders. So anyway, one of the biggest things, we communicate a lot through phone, Skype, video chat, and a lot of us, we get into these routines with our girlfriends, with our wives, what have you. So the first thing, and I know a lot of people tend to feel it, is that routine changes. When that routine changes, you say it, and it feels weird. Something is definitely going on. And with that calling routine, normally happens, the things that happens is that person is hard to get a hold of. She's hard to get a hold of in this case, obviously. Let's say you normally talk to her maybe once a day, or she calls you once a day, which is where it really should be at, is where, to maintain that level of her being attracted to you, she should be calling you a lot of times, or the majority of the times. Because if you're always calling her, then hey, that's cool too. Not saying that she won't be as attracted to you, but that attraction level will stay roughly the same, or she has a high attraction in you if she's calling you. So once she stops that should be the first red flag. If you're used to calling her, if you call her and she's hard to get a hold of, hey, something's going on. And this, I don't mean just one time. I mean, this is a pattern. You know what I mean? And like I said, the next thing is she doesn't call you. Or when you're on the phone with her, she gets off the phone quickly. She's always having to get off the phone when you're talking on the phone with her. 9 out of 10 times, and like I said, this is routine just from my experience. I know it's probably women that's going to be watching this video and be like, that's not it, that's not. I don't care what you have to say. This is coming from me. If that's happening a lot, then she is either seeing someone else and that person has her attention and her attraction level. She's more attracted to this person at this point. It's happened to me. I know that's what's up. She'll say, hey, that's my mother, or somebody like that. No, 9 out of 10 times when that happens, it's another guy on another line that's calling her, and he has her attention right now. Next thing is, she just doesn't pick up. She doesn't pick up the phone when you call her at all. And this can be a progression, or it can just happen right off the bat. The thing is with you guys, and this is going to be a theme about what I'm talking about, is women don't want to hurt your feelings at the end of the day. That's what you need to realize, because you're wondering just like me. I used to wonder, why can't she just tell me? Why won't she just tell me? She should just tell me. Women don't want to hurt your feelings. That's just how women are. Some women are just cold-blooded and just let you know. That's what I prefer, and a lot of you say you don't want to hear that, but I prefer a woman just tell me you're not into me. Just let me know instead of having me wondering. So the next thing is, obviously, if you have an intimate relationship, sex becomes scarce. That's the second sign. If you have a healthy sex life, so to speak, or if you're only having sex once a week and that gets cut out the picture, or if you're having sex every day, whatever have you, if this routine changes up and she becomes uninterested in having sex with you, or when you're having sex, she's just not into it, she's just laying there, She's the cold dead fish, as I made another video, which I'll probably attach it to this one. She's being that way as opposed to what she used to. She's not into you anymore, or she's having sex with someone else, and because it's so new, she's thinking about this person while she's having sex with you. It's just not there. Or if you are having sex, you guys are intimate and having sex, she wants you to hurry up. You know, just because she's just like, and probably the whole time she's probably thinking about this other dude. So that's the second sign. The third sign is she doesn't engage in conversation, and she definitely doesn't argue with you. And you're saying, well, not arguing with me, that's a positive thing, right? Not always. You shouldn't be arguing, but everybody in a relationship argues. Women only tend to argue with guys that they like, they're attracted to, they're in love with. If she doesn't care about you, she's just indifferent. Women do that with men that they like. That's it. It's an emotional reaction that you're getting out of them. Not that you're looking for that, but that's an emotional reaction. If you're not getting any kind of emotional reaction from her, she's pretty much already checked out at this point. She's indifferent about you. She doesn't care. Anything you express, something that may lead to an argument, she's just like, okay, all right. And it's kind of like you guys have switched sides because you're in your feminine and she's in her masculine. She's just like, okay, whatever. I got something else better right now. I'm not even tripping off. This is just a matter of time. That's what she's thinking in her mind. It's just a matter of time before, I move on to this other person. And I'm not saying it's anything that's to brag about, because it's insecurity at the end of the day why she just won't break it off with you, while she's carrying on another relationship with this other person, if that's the case. So that's the third sign you need to be aware of. Not engaging in any kind of conversation. You try to engage in conversation with her, she's just like not into it. Things that you guys used to be into, she just doesn't want to talk about it. She's just like, anyway, or on her phone. You guys are out and about. She's always on her phone, and it didn't used to be that way. She's just into something else, or talking on the phone with her girlfriends or stuff like that. She just doesn't want to engage in conversation with you at the end of the day. The fourth sign is everything you do is annoying to her. Now, a lot of you guys probably are experiencing this. Also, she has nothing but negative things to say about you. She doesn't have anything positive to say about the things that you do. Everything you do is annoying, whether it comes to you, where it comes around to you taking a shower, you brushing your teeth, you dropping a deuce, you sleeping at night, you sleeping next to her, or the way you drive your car. Everything, even the sound of your voice to her, is annoying. At that point, something is up at that point. She's just losing complete interest in you. Whenever y'all do talk, not to say that she's going to engage in an argument, but if you guys do have an argument, or she does try, or you guys happen to have an argument, not to say that's always the case, but if you guys do happen to have an argument, and I know that this may be confusing you or sounding contradictory to the last sign I was talking about, but if you do have any kind of argument, spat, whatever have you, it's nothing but negative. Or anything just in general, day-to-day conversation, nothing, you can't do anything right. Everything is negative. Everything is basically annoying her. Anything, any and everything. I'm not even saying it has to be an argument or get to that point, but it's just negative. You've never done, pretty much in her eyes, anything positive. So at that point, she's really not feeling you. She's really not into you. She's just ready to get on out of there. So she complains about things that she didn't used to when you guys in a relationship, when you guys, all throughout your relationship. She raises her voice, or is very condescending when she talks to you like you're a child at this point. She brings up all your faults, shortcomings, may even, start cracking on you or something like that, snapping on you, and things that you haven't done for her. Not as opposed to things you have done for her, but things that you haven't done for her. These are things that come up. So you guys be on the lookout for that. And those last two, like I said, doesn't engage in conversation or argue. Everything you do is annoying. She has nothing but negative things to say about you. I put those as two separate, but you guys can combine those into the third one or whatever. The next thing is she goes out more and as often as she can. She tries to spend as little time with you as possible. She wants to go. And this, like I said, all of this stuff is completely not her MO in the relationship that you guys had. Goes out more and as often as she can. Tries to spend as little time with you as possible. Always trying to set up these dates with her girlfriends, maybe even dudes. If you ask her, you may catch her lying about her whereabouts, or she tells you that she's someplace for you guys who are doing these extra investigations, trying to figure out what's going on. She'll lie because she doesn't want you to know where she's at or what she's doing. Because you you in the process you might be turning into a psycho in the meanwhile, or where she views you as a psycho because you may be becoming neurotic at this point, following her, blowing up her phone, trying to figure out what's going on. So she's gonna lie about her whereabouts and stuff like that. So just be wary of that. So finally, and I'm gonna wrap this video up here because I didn't want it to tarry too long. Comes the silent treatment altogether, and she just cuts you off altogether, and you're like, what the heck's going on? So you're trying to fix it at this point. It's too late. You guys, a lot of times you're just figuring this stuff out. It's too late. There's really no way you can fix it. She's already gone. She's mentally moved on a long time ago. She was just waiting for the definite part of this other relationship that she may have established, and that is insecurity at the end of the day. She may be 2 or 3 dudes deep at this point, already gone. Signs of this may have come up in the past, like I said, or she may have tried to talk to you either through innuendo, or she deliberately told you what the problem was and you just didn't take it seriously. You didn't, thought that she would ever leave. So with that being said, what you need to do from now, that's a completely different video. Chances are you just need to go on about your business, and it is what it is. I'm sorry to hear that, but y'all be on the lookout for these signs because it's coming. With that being said, make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. Add me on social media, Facebook, Instagram. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to book a one-on-one with me personally, if you're having similar issues or stuff like that, I'm here for you with a paid email or telephonic, video consultation and things like that. And I'll be glad to talk to you guys. We can get this figured out. Check out my website for financial, credit repair, all those other things. It's all there. Peace be upon you in the mercy and blessings of the Almighty. And remember, anything lost can be found again except for time wasted. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm out.